Hey there, vape fans. This is Josh from Mount Baker Vapor. Today we're going to be looking at the Crown 3. We're going to be diving in this a little deeper. Alright, so it looks like we have a coil that's sitting on the side here. One thing about these coils is they're really cool because they don't screw in like the traditional bases. They actually sit into the tank a little weird, like the induction, similar to that, which we'll pop that out and I'll show you what I mean. Looks like they gave us an extra piece of Pyrex glass as well, just in case if you break it. And here, there is a key that is used for this tank for easier maintenance, to be able to take it apart and clean out every little part in there, which I will show you that after I show the coils. So pre-installed, I believe this is a 0.25, and then they come with a 0.5 coil as a secondary option. This tank is top fill too, as well. As you can see, this is fully disassembled. We also have a spare set of O-rings as well. And it looks like a warranty and a manual as well in there. Okay. So a coil, all you would do instead of putting it in the base, what you want to do is you take this coil, take the slot, slide it in the top, bam, and it holds it in, just like that. You take your base, put that in, and then your juice would go here, and then you're on a tank now. Now, what I mean with this key right here is that if you can kind of see right in here, there is a little thing that fits in there with a little lock and unlock mechanism. So when you do that, what you're going to do is the first one's always going to be a pain for some reason to turn this off, and it might help to get the coil out the first few times before you do this, because it's going to disassemble everything. It's going to allow you to change out this Pyrex into it as well. Lock and unlock. There's the unlocking on it. It's almost up there. Not quite there yet. So as you can see, this little thing right here pops out, and that should allow you to twist this piece completely off. And that's a fully disassembled tank, so you can take your Q-tips, everything like that, wipe the inside of it if you wanted to fully disassemble when you're swapping flavors, or if you don't mind, you can just do it every month, something like that. Routine maintenance always helps to keep these things last a little longer. And then same thing, put it back together, O-ring on the bottom. Put that base on, twist it. Line this back in there. And we have a fully assembled tank again. We'll pop back in that coil, pop in the base, and that's the Uwell Crown 3 so far. I have the Smoant Charon that I'm going to be pairing up this crown with. The anodized looks very sleek with the anodized on the Charon. As you can see, it fits very well matching up with this mod. So I just couldn't help myself but to use this one for it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually fill this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do with my coils, because I actually personally use this Crown 3 quite a bit. So what I would do is I take my juice Always shake your bottle, make sure you get that going. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a few drops on the inside, and I'm gonna have this coil tilted a little bit, because that's gonna leave the juice sitting there. Since this is a max VG, it's gonna take a little bit to wick. I would say about 5-6 minutes, letting it sit in the tank to actually make sure it's fully wicked for you guys, to get you full flavor, everything like that. We'll go ahead and add in a few more drops. And rotate around. And what I do from here is I take the side cotton and just put a little drop on there. Allow that to go in there. Same thing on the next side wall. And one more as well. Okay. Now there is actually a rating on these coils. This is the 0.5. They do 70 to 80 watts. I usually run this one about 60 to 70 watts typically on this type of coil. Has the best performance in my opinion from what I've used so far. So now we're going to put the base back onto it. Twist onto the Charon. As you can see right here, we have our two fill hose right here for top fill method, which makes it a lot easier. I do enjoy a good top fill. They have had quite a few in the past that were bottoms that were really, really hard to actually utilize and very messy. I believe the capacity on this was 5 mils, if I remember correctly. They do have a mini version, which is a 2 mil as well, which it would be TPD compliant if anybody's looking for EU products. Okay, and that twist back on. And here's your airflow open. And here's the full mod set up with the anodize on anodize from the Charon to the Crown 3. We got this bad boy running at 67 watts right now on the Charon, as you can see here. You can see a decent vapor production on there. Flavor is actually really good as well. You can taste the menthol very well in this flavor. Hawk sauce here. There is some berry notes as well that you can pick up on. I'm pretty sure as I continue to hit this, the wicking is going to pull through a lot better. This is a max VG product. Personally, I found that 50-50 and 30-70 work a lot better in this type of tank with the way that it wicks. It has 3 different cotton materials here that it has to pull through up on the sides on each side. Let's take another rip off of it and see what we got. And there's the more berry notes that I can taste now. See that the menthol is a little more supple in it, and now I'm picking up more of that berried kind of note that you can get out of the full profile of the hawk sauce. That's perfect. Ooh. I really recommend this tank to anybody, actually. This is, like I said, by far one of my top favorite tanks. I've been using this one off and on for a few months now, actually, probably about 4 months when we started to bring them on. I got a tester in, and it was just awesome. Never looked back after that. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say anything bad about this tank. It's something that everybody should look at. You know, if you want one, check us out. We carry them at Mount Baker Vapor. Definitely subscribe to our stuff. Check out some of our videos. I mean, we've got a lot more coming through. There's, I think, a few more that we have posted already that you guys should check out. I've seen quite a few of them that are pretty cool. Some pretty cool people in them. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've got for you guys today. So thank you for coming, and have fun and enjoy your day.